Forms of menu. Teams play ready.
Glad to have you along from Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Utah Utes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Kyle Whittingham went out with a bang at the University of Utah. An 11-2 season, the Utes were a terrific team, just falling short of the college football playoff. But now, under the leadership of true Ute, Morgan Scalley, we'll see if Utah can run it back this season and get into the playoff championship picture. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Iowa's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play, and we stopped after a short return. His coverage unit right on top of it. So the Utah Utes offense will go on the attack first. Wayshawn Parker, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quick release on the RPO. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. We start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Utes have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Parker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The Utes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff for Parker. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Maybe some room here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
It really is no mystery. And Race, obviously, we were talking about this guy in the open, and already he's getting the ball, and already he's making his presence felt. He just has such great vision and contact balance. And, David, they are going to continue to give him the football until you prove you can stop it.
Yeah, and so the defense is going to have to do something about it. And I know it's early, and that's just one run. But how much are they going to have to commit more people to the box? And they're just going to have to play physical and realize everybody's got a game tackle. This guy is good, man. And so I look forward to this defense trying to find some answers to stop this great running back.
Right on, left on 2 men.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The 11th play of this opening drive. They face a 3rd and short.
Spread.
Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early.
There are 5 categories. You have 12 options. Tampa 2 is selected. Texas 4, El Paso, right, there are 3 men.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year.
Options. Tampa 2 is selected. You have 18 options. Tampa 2 is selected.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal.
Entering play call.
The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their 1st.
Options. Tampa 2 is
After
selected.
using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Left X 2 men.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The 50, the 40, the 30. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Entering play call. Formation. Sings. String I wing. There are red options. AHP stretch alert X-Looking.
So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. A recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Slot under AHP counter. Wing. T-sticks. AHP zone WK.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on him.
Choose the player to choose the new player. Choose the play. Personnel. Over. There are 5 categories. Cover 3 sky.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line.
Spread.
They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Spread.
They'll keep it on the ground. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Utes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune.
Entering base model screen, you have formation, punch TWK. There are 14 categories. You have weld options, trips T off, outside, shallow, returns, verticals, RPO red, verticals, trips T. Entering base model screen, you have 3 options.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Makes a grab past the marker.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Douglas White, Douglas, flanker dig, AHD zone WK.
That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Entering play call, base, error, make, pistols, strings, red arch, strips, AHD dive, double flares, AHD dive.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff for Malton. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult.
Might have a chance. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Ace. AHD powered O.
The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Here's a give to Malton. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year.
Slot empty and pass, F-led red option.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Malton. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yardage situations, the goal to go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run with Malton. And he'll be brought down.
And decision time coming to this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Options is off left is selected.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Buys a little extra time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Utes in the hurry up.
Texas 4-man.
Here's a gift to Barker. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
There are 5 categories. Nickel blitz free.
And the Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parker. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
Text, right, there are 3-man.
The Utes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Parker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
To the air, it's Dampier. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it along the sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Utah.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Iowa offense, ready to go to work. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Short cross.
He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. He fires to the left side. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 21 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's Washington, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Iowa head coach at the half. He told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they're going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's Wayshawn one more time. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Entering play call over. There are 5 categories. You have well
the Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Pass.
Here's Parker. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! And that one will give them the lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time.
Anti-corner strike.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got him in the flat. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Vertical Y option. Empty and inside zone split. RPO red Y. Inside zone.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Moulton. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I know we're marginalized, you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better.
He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Entering play call. Over. There. Cover 3 Sky.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A quick pass to the left.
Entering play call. Cover wide.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Yes.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. It's complete to the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. The defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Dampier. It's complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Love the play call on offense there. Third down. You're just trying to stress the defense, right? The football can be three different places almost at once. Is it the dive man? Is it the quarterback? Or is it the pitch guy? That time, nobody home for the pitch outside. So good decision by the quarterback. They pick up a nice game and get the first down.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He wants it all. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants. Use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They'll stop him short, just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves in.
They want to run this quarterback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job.
Here's a little room there. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Using his legs to buy some time. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by him.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's go to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Iowa sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moulton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's
makes a grab and room to run. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Ball down at the 31-yard line, and that's
categories option. Entering. Return to hub to select. Enter. Yes, exit to menu. Entering. Importing team pop-up. Entering Dynasty Hub scripts. Entering Bests. Entering main menu. What's news is focused. Play. Training. Dynasty is focused.